Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Monster Kid Media. Happy Halloween. Today, we're going to be discussing the 2007 film Trick or Treat, the uh, the newish,
Anthology.
the newish horror anthology. I say new, but this movie came out in 2007, so that was wow.
18 years ago.
Yeah, that's crazy. But it's
Yeah.
something that I watch every year now. Like I
Oh
watch
yeah.
Halloween and I watch Trick or Treat.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
Um,
definitely a staple.
I really wish they would come out with a sequel already, but it's not coming along. I don't know what the story is. Uh,
What I heard was that they were talking about it, and then the writer's strike in 2023 pushed everything back.
do you think they'll
But
ever do it?
I don't know.
I don't
Obviously,
know. So what kind of makes me think that they will is that Sam, the character Sam, has become, and Trick or Treat itself has become really popular within the last few years. You're starting to see it at the mainstream stores of Spirit and that kind of thing. Whereas before you never saw it anywhere, or you know people had never heard of the movie.
I
Um,
I worry that when they do a sequel, it's not going to.
it won't be.
You know what I mean? It's not going to be the
It
same.
won't be the same. It won't
uh,
be the same.
I heard that
They
he
can't.
is very adamant on making like he there's a certain thing he wants done with it, and he's not going to put it
Yeah.
out unless it's right.
I mean, this is his baby, right? So he came out with that short film. What was it? Season's Greetings.
Hmm.
Um, and he created the character Sam. And the Season's Greetings was literally, it was only 3 minutes long,
Hmm.
and it was just Sam walking, and he went to a house trick or treating. He was being stalked by this shadowy figure. The shadowy figure
Well,
cornered him in like an
don't
alley.
ruin it. Don't ruin the ending for me.
Okay.
Because I mean, I've
Some
never
things
watched it.
happened.
So
Okay.
it's an animated film, yeah?
Yeah,
Yes.
he did it for a college project, I guess, like art school or
Mhm.
something.
And that's the
Yeah.
birth of Sam. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shit on your story. But like I really want to watch
No,
it.
So watch to the end. Um, a certain character, I'm not going to say who, has blood splatter on the mask. I'm not, again, I don't know who has a mask on, but has blood splatter on the mask. And I guess when he did the animation, he actually did cut himself. So some of the blood is real in the animation.
I did hear something about that, which is kind of cool. They said he
It
actually put his blood, sweat, and tears into creating Sam, which is awesome.
it
they played that
so
thing on
they were actually gonna
MTV.
what's up?
They played that season greetings on MTV, like when it, like I don't know if it was right when he did it or what, but it got so much momentum that they actually played it on MTV before the movie even came out
Hmm.
or anything. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was played on all those like I don't know. Remember back in the day, like Adult Swim and
Liquid television.
Liquid television, yeah,
Liquid Television. Yeah, yeah.
with
That's
Eon
perfect.
Flux.
Yeah, AM Flux. They put it right there next to it.
Do
That's
you
how
guys have
Beavis and
your
Butthead started too, right?
trick or treat candy?
Nope, I was
Don't.
way too busy.
Nah.
Way too busy. But
All right. Well,
They
do
were
you
going to
guys
call
want?
the movie season. Well, they were going to call the movie Season's Greetings, and then they thought that it would sound too much like a Christmas movie. Um, they also thought about calling it Jack o' Lantern Tales. Uh, they thought about calling it Halloween Terrors, and another one was October the 31st. So
Trick or Treat's a good one. I like that.
yeah, Trick or Treat's a good one.
I mean, we already have a Trick or Treat movie out, but it's definitely not like this one.
That's trick or
That's why
treat.
this is her.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not or. But
We should do the Ozzy Osbourne Trick or Treat at some point.
I love that movie. That's another one I watch on Halloween. But the guy that directed this, Michael Dougherty, he's from
Hmm.
Columbus. He's an
Hmm. Yeah.
Ohioan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I saw at
That's
the
why this is.
beginning, it was it takes place in Warren Valley, Ohio.
Hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is cool.
Warren Valley, Ohio.
Sam's
He
trying to
said
play
Ohio's the
Freddy.
best place. Yep. He said Ohio's the best place for Halloween.
Well,
They do
Steve
have
and I
decent.
are lucky. You're out of luck, Mike.
I am out of luck. You know who Sam is named after? This is I didn't hear this exactly from the guy's mouth, but
I just assumed he was named after Samhain.
yeah. So it's actually literally named after how Loomis called it Sam Hain, and they called him Sam as an homage to that.
Awesome.
Oh, so
Now,
that's
again,
actually it.
That's great.
that's the rumor.
Huh.
So
Well, let's jump into the I mean, this movie doesn't drag at all.
No.
no, not at all.
Like from the first couple minutes, it just jumps
Hmm.
right in, which
Yeah.
I love that about this movie. Where'd
Hmm.
you go, Stevie?
I knocked them down
Oh,
Oh
by
no.
accident. I don't want to get killed
Oh.
later on. I don't want to
Hopefully
get
that's not one of the
slaughtered later.
rules.
so I don't know how you want to explain this movie, but basically there's multiple stories, like an
Yep.
anthology, but they mix so well together.
Hmm.
Every story mixes. I mean, I can't think of another movie that does it better. But this movie starts off with,
So
I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I was going to say this movie starts off with a couple. The guy's all about Halloween. They come back from a party. The girlfriend or the wife or whatever, she is like, let's take these decorations down. Which, first of all, it's still Halloween. How are you going to take the decorations down?
Right.
It. I'm coming back from a party. That's the last thing I want to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Take down decorations. I'm tired.
Yeah.
They've been drinking.
No. It's time to go to bed.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she talks him into, you know, I'm gonna take some of these decorations down. You go upstairs, put the tape
Go,
on,
go put on the tape.
and he gets all giddy and runs upstairs. Um, I, I mean, from the rip, it starts
Yeah.
showing people from other stories in the background
Immediately.
immediately, and you don't know it
Yep.
because you haven't heard that story yet. The
Right.
only way you're gonna know is if you watch it multiple times,
Yeah.
and
Uh-huh.
you're paying very close attention.
Yeah. And every time, so I watched it 3 times for this uh thing that we're doing. And I saw something different every time. And the cool thing is that it's not a slow movie, and it's also a fairly short movie.
Hmm.
So it's one of the easiest watches I think a person could have. Um, so when you were saying that like you couldn't think of another movie like it, I would say it's if somebody has so first of all, if somebody hasn't seen this movie, I mean, I think we're just gonna jump right into spoilers, right? But this movie's a lot like Pulp Fiction. So if somebody has seen Pulp Fiction,
Hmm.
this has a very Pulp Fiction like the way the movie goes. It doesn't go linear, right? So it basically every time you see something, the other thing is happening at the same time. Is that fair? Or at least around the time,
Very
right?
close to the same time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so right off the rip, one of the cool things, and I didn't realize this until I watched the commentary. So when Leslie Bibb character, when she's looking across the street and she sees the kid in the white mask,
Hmm.
do you know what you also see?
Well, I know.
Oh,
You see the bus kids.
you see the bus kids. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yep.
off
So
to
I
the
took a
left.
picture. Yeah, I took a picture of it and I sent
Mhm.
it to you. So I
Is,
think that's pretty cool.
is this
So
going to be one of those videos where I have to go back? So how far in are we right now? 10 minutes. I'm gonna have
10
to
minutes.
keep
There you go.
like adding pictures in.
You need to start writing stuff down, writing times down.
Yeah.
You're not very good at that. Hey
No.
guys, uh our, on that hour and a half video that we did, when did we talk about this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you don't have it in front of you.
I wanna be in the moment. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I get it. I get it, but I mean, hey,
If
this
there
is a
were,
professional organization we got going on.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, you see the kids from the bus, which is the second to last story.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but you know, it probably took me years before I realized that.
Oh, I still catch little things here and there and that I didn't notice before
Hmm.
watching this movie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like you
great.
see
I
the
love
kid
that.
with his shopping cart, like he's just running in the background with his jack-o'-lanterns.
Yep.
I
Um,
love stuff like that.
Yeah, me too.
and they draw your attention. They want your focus on the guy with the mask,
Mm-hmm.
who who may be somewhere later in the film, but he's not really an important part of the story.
No, no. And so another thing I learned, the trick-or-treaters were actually little people. They weren't kids because apparently so they did this in Vancouver. Is that right?
Yeah, I
They
believe it
recorded
was.
this in Vancouver.
Yeah.
What? And there were some laws about that. It was too late, and so they had to get little people to be the trick-or-treaters. So that's who you see running.
I did not know that.
It's like the
Yeah,
Wizard of Oz.
yeah. There's a lot of really interesting things. Like they had a lot of issues with this movie. Apparently, it rained all the time. It snowed constantly, and so like a lot of scenes they had to use tarps. But I guess that whoever they were working with in Vancouver was really used to weather like this. So they would literally tarp up an entire area of the street and do a scene. That whole scene with Charlie
Hmm.
uh and the prince or the Mr. What's his name? Starts with a W, right?
Steven?
Yeah.
I forget his last name. I just know Steven because my name's Steve. So it was
Right.
easy to remember his name.
My name's Steve.
It's like, hey, he's got my name.
So
I
that
don't
that
remember.
whole scene was snowy.
So yeah, so I mean I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but yeah, the kid, so Charlie, the kid that's from, Bad Santa, that kind of that's what I know him from. Um but that whole scene apparently was actually that scene was taken during the day. So it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And so they put a big tarp up to make it look like nighttime.
Oh
So
wow,
I thought that was
I had
I
no
thought that
idea.
was yeah.
I heard little things while filming this movie, like in the neighborhood, the people that lived in the neighborhood it was filmed at were all about it. So like the guys that work on a movie like talked all the like the production crew or whatever talked like all the people's houses that you can see to set timers on their lights or something to go off at a certain time so they'll all go off at the same time and come on at the same time and everything. Like the whole neighborhood was all about it.
So I think they did an amazing job at capturing in Ohio Halloween or fall.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
You know,
definitely.
a lot of filmmakers totally missed the mark. He hit it dead on.
Hmm.
I don't know if he does a sequel. I don't see it being this good, but who knows? It could be.
He said he pulled from a lot of stories of his childhood. He said that a lot of the stories are loosely based on his life experiences. Um, so that's kind of cool. But it definitely you can tell he definitely grew up in Ohio and had Halloween in Ohio because it, like you said, from the very beginning, it had that feeling,
Hmm.
and it's one of those comfort movies, you know. And I was wondering, Steve, because you said that, I mean, this movie has a lot of humor, right? And you
Hmm.
said you usually don't like humor in your horror movies, but I guess it's not hokey humor.
Yeah, that's what it's not like the slapstick trying to be a comedy horror film. It's
Yeah.
like one of those horror films that can make you chuckle, you know, at
Hmm.
parts, but
There's
ultimately the plot, it's gruesome. It's they try to scare you,
Yeah.
so yeah. That's why I'm okay with it. I don't pout
Yeah.
about it too much.
they have like those offhanded comments that like it's kind of darker humor sometimes. I agree with Steve. I don't like slapstick horror. But we're getting kind of off topic, I guess. So from the start, it starts off you're introduced to Sam immediately, and he's not
Kind
happy
of.
with. Yeah, kind of like
You
kind
don't
of up.
you don't see him.
No, he's just kind of under some sheets or something.
Hmm.
He's not happy with this woman taking down the Halloween decorations. So make sure you have your jack-o'-lanterns lit Halloween
Right.
night. They have to run through until November 1st. Just
Yep.
just a heads up.
Yes.
So he gets rid of her, and then
Yeah.
that's the
With
intro.
the with the with the lollipop.
Yeah, with this lollipop.
Yeah.
Um and then it kind of cuts into like this comic booky, almost creep show type intro, which
Hmm.
I really like.
Yep.
I love the comic book montage, I guess is what you call it,
Hmm.
as
Yeah.
the movie starts. And then it
Yeah.
jumps into like the first full story.
Yeah. The comic, it's really cool though because it goes through the whole movie.
Hmm.
The comic book, like essentially, it shows you every story, and so that's really cool.
It is very cool.
Yeah.
Um, First story. It,
It's a kid knocking over pumpkins and goes to Mr. Wilkins.
yeah,
That's the guy's name.
that's
Steve.
it. Steve
Vulcan.
Wilkins.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. Which again, it has the whole mood continues, right?
Hmm.
He gets there and he's talking to him about the second thing about always check your candy.
And that was a huge thing
And
when we were kids. I
Yeah.
don't know
oh yeah.
like what happened, but
Hmm.
razor blades in candy, poison in candy, like people were so I don't know if that's real. Like I don't know where that came from.
I've heard it's like a myth, but then, I watched a documentary that said it did happen, to one person, but it just got blown way out of proportion. It was actually a guy that was trying to kill his own kids or something like that. And he put cyanide or something in their candy, but yeah, and then tried to blame it on someone in the neighborhood, but it actually was him.
Hmm. Way to go,
Interesting.
dickhead. You just
Yeah,
ruined it
right?
for everybody.
Everybody. So let me ask you this: what time period do you guys think this movie takes place in?
I always thought it took place in like an 80s,
I would guess early 90s.
but is there cell phones in there?
No, I don't think so. So
Let me
so
see
a
any
couple of
cell
things
phone.
I noticed, right? So she said put on the tape. So they had a VHS.
Yep.
Krieg had a rotary phone.
Yeah. So,
Um,
but the girls that were like going to the party, did they not have a cell phone?
oh, she did have a cell phone. They did have a cell phone. See, okay. Yep. Yeah, because that's how she got a hold of Lori.
Um, so it's kind of almost like a timeless movie,
Yeah.
like an It Follows type of thing. Like I don't know when this takes place, but it doesn't matter. I like that. I like that cell
Yeah.
phones aren't like a huge part of the movie. I hate that. I mean, it was 2007 anyway. right?
Yeah, cell phones weren't really that big. I mean, they were kind of getting into the mainstream, I guess, at that point, but not really.
So this little asshole's running down the street knocking pumpkins over. Comes up to Stephen Wilkins' house. He's for okay, how do you guys feel about this? The lazy way to pass out candy is to put the bowl out there and a sign that says take one.
Yeah. And what
Right.
kid's gonna take one?
Now sometimes like I want to make sure I give out candy if I'm not home, I can do that. I can see that exception.
Yeah.
Like I remember some asshole got married on Halloween one time and I had to put a bowl of candy out.
Oh
Who
my
did that?
goodness.
Who did that?
Come on, man.
But so I'm not lazy for that. But as a kid,
No, you're a dick for that.
you,
He's such a
Jeez.
bully.
you
He's a
deserve it.
bully.
He listen, bullying me. He
So,
can't say happy anniversary, Steve. He says, yeah, some dickhead had to get married on Halloween.
first of all, it's tomorrow. I'll wish you a
You said
happy
it's coming
anniversary.
out today.
Well, the video will be released today. So, future Steve, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Steve.
Thanks,
I'm happy
guys.
for you.
You're not going to
Thank,
watch this on your anniversary.
thank you. Hey, might.
Put on the tape, Steve.
So, I don't know. Are you mad at a kid if he takes a handful of candy in a bowl like that?
No, you can't be mad at him. I mean, it's crappy, but how can you be mad at him? What
You can't be
parents
mad, but I
didn't
mean,
right? Be mad at the parents.
could be. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like just go in there once, take a handful, done. It's the ones that just keep going back. I mean,
Or
come on.
dump the whole thing in their bag.
So you're saying a double dipper, that's too much. And I mean, you can't just be dumping the bucket.
No.
No,
We can't be dumping buckets.
but like a 6 year old, right? Okay, so his hand is small. His grab is only going to get three, four pieces,
Hmm.
if that, right? Because their dexterity is not great. So they're going to grab it. They're all going to be dropping. So I'm okay with that. It's the 10, 11, 12 year olds that come in there with their pillowcases.
And they're big meat hooks.
Yeah.
Big
I
meals.
mean, there's got to be an age of accountability for these kids. You know, past, I don't know, 6 years old, you know better.
Yeah. And I'm about done with the kids that just show up not in a costume. I'm like, look, you got to do something.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
got to do something.
ridiculous.
Like,
I'm more mad at those kids than I am the ones that take more candy.
That's some bullshit. That's
Yeah.
like you didn't even put effort into this.
no.
No.
And like I know we're getting off subject, but it's Halloween and we're talking about trick or treat. So, what is your guys' opinion on teenagers trick or treating? I'll tell you my
I
personal
don't have
opinion.
I don't have a problem with it.
I love it, but
Yeah.
you better not show up to my house without a costume on, especially if
Right.
you're old. Take your
Right.
old ass back. I know you work. I know you got a job. Go to the
Yeah.
store and get a costume.
Yeah. Go to the hardware store, get some rope, couple masks, some knives.
Uh,
Nice reference. Nice reference.
Love it. Love it.
But I mean, no, but yeah, as I've gotten older, I don't have a problem with it because if a teenager still wants to go trick or treat, let them go trick or treating. But they
Mhm.
got to dress up. They gotta play the part. Um,
Yes.
and be thankful. If I'm there handing out candy, say thank you. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all.
You got to say trick or treat.
Trick or
You got
treat.
you got to say thank you,
Yes. I
and you got to
agree.
have a costume.
Costs nothing to be kind.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, man.
all right, so, yeah, bully Matt's in the house. All right, so he knows better, and I think he's got a shirt on that says "This is my costume."
This is my
So
costume.
that's two
Yeah.
strikes right there. You know,
Yep.
um, listen, I don't have the best. Nah, I'm not. I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to shit on the kid too much because he's an actor. You know, but he probably didn't need all the candy that he took.
Wow.
Not
Wow.
Okay.
not to be a bully, but maybe you know,
What if it's a hormonal issue, like a,
then
gland issue?
maybe you eat a fucking salad. You know, ask if they have any carrots.
Some pennies.
Let me back up though. The kid he did an amazing job in that scene. And I know they picked that kid to play that part because he was a little pudgy, and I'm sure he knew he was pudgy at the
Yeah.
time. And the kid's probably like 40 now, and I'm sure he's probably in better shape than I am. So it's okay, right? It's
Sure.
But all right. So, anyways, going moving on. Um, so apparently, so when he gets sick, right, and he starts just puking up, they said that concoction was actually delicious.
oh yeah, well, was it chocolate?
He said it was a mixture of a lot of things.
So so I was trying to
Wow.
find there's a tube. They said that they put a tube that ran, I don't know if it ran on the side of his mouth, but the way it's shot, I mean, it looks like it's coming out of his mouth.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they actually did that trick. They shot it from different angles. So I don't know if they put a tube on one side and then move the tube over to the other side, but it looks so good. And
It does.
it is so long.
He wanted it to be
So
longer.
they actually wanted it to be longer.
Yeah,
They wanted it
well,
to be longer.
Yeah.
I mean that was enough. That was enough for me.
It was a lot. That was a lot.
That was so much throw up.
Yeah.
It
Yes.
it
Yes.
looked like diarrhea.
Yeah. And I
The
mean,
only other
go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say the only other time I watched a movie and seen something like that where it was like, oh my God, some puking is Stand By Me
Stand by me. Yep.
for the
Lard
pie
ass.
eating contest. Yeah.
You want
I
to
mean,
say something
just
about Lard too, man?
jeez.
Listen, he's a fat little kid. What you know? What? It's not like he's gonna
With the
watch this and be like,
with
See, he is a
"Oh,
bully.
with a perm. I mean, damn,
I didn't mind his hair."
poor kid. Let
Yeah.
him let him have his candy. On
So,
second thought, I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
so
But that look was just making me laugh because he's just like looking at him, and you still don't really know. I mean, you kind of know, but again, the first time you see this movie, that's what's really good about this movie. It has a lot of surprises, and usually I can pick things out, but this got me up to the end. To be honest with you,
mhm.
I don't know about you guys, but I was constantly being surprised in this movie.
When's the first time you
Um,
watched this movie?
Oh yeah.
hmm?
Did you watch this movie when it first came out?
No, but I didn't watch it too far after. I want to say early, 2010s.
Okay. So
Um,
I have a question
Well, it
about
didn't come out in theaters when it first came out. It
it
was
didn't.
straight video, I believe.
It didn't come out because they didn't want to go up against Saw. Saw
Oh,
came out at the same
okay.
time, and they didn't want to go up against it. So
Ah,
it.
right on.
Probably wouldn't have done well against Saul, but I like it better than Saul.
I agree. I mean,
Yeah.
Saw the original is pretty good.
It is
I'm
good,
I'm a fan of the original.
but this still has a different feel. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh no,
Two totally
no,
different movies, I guess. But
it is. It is two totally different.
um, so we're getting into a scene that I have a lot of questions about.
Mhm.
So
Me too.
Charlie kicks the bucket, right? And then
Charlie Bucket.
Steven Steven puts him in the ground in the back, right?
Yeah.
And and then this is
Well,
kind
hold
of
on.
no, go ahead.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but before that, is when we really actually first see Sam.
That's true.
So he drags him in and
Hmm.
he's puking up all over his shirt. And that dark stuff has now become red blood. So that's pretty cool. Like now you're like, oh crap, like he's just puking up blood everywhere. And I mean, it's kind of a,
Yeah.
you know, funny scene, right? He's carrying him and then they're knocking on the door. They're like, we know you're here. And he's like, just a minute. He's just like moving around and stuff. Um, and then he answers and the kids are there. And then Sam, you see Sam and little spoiler alert,
Hmm.
Sam grabs the candy on top, snatches it. And that's actually what he uses later on in the movie
Yeah, I've got one right here.
because it has the razor blade in it. And he put a razor blade, Wilkins put a razor blade in it. So that's what he started using.
I'm trying to get it out of Sam's bag without
And,
Bob.
and
Yeah,
when
I was
Sam
wondering what
left,
you were doing. Oh,
and when Sam left and the bag was going down the stairs, did you guys hear the cat that he had in
Yes.
the bag? You hear the cat go meow.
I can't. I don't.
Oh,
That's
look at you.
awesome. That's great.
That's the Sam candy bar.
And that
That's
brings me
great.
to I know this is supposed to be later, but there's no product placement because everything had to be made up. So all the candy things, everything had to be made up.
Oh, I'm sure with what they did with the stuff, that they don't want their
Yeah.
names on that.
No, no way.
No.
So anyway, Matt, sorry, I interrupted. Go ahead.
No, 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 no. You're good. So I'm glad you brought that point up. So he throws his ass in the ground. They're
Yep.
into a hole that he has a tarp over. And there's already somebody in there in a clown costume.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Smells
one
like a dead hooker out there.
yeah, and this is where you're introduced to Creed. Briefly. I really love this
Briefly.
interaction between those two. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
terrible neighbors. Screw you.
But they don't
Yes.
really bother each other, it doesn't seem like. They just don't like each other.
Yeah. So, um,
But that's kind of what you want if you're a serial killer. Like, you don't want a nosy neighbor.
no, but you also don't want somebody that's going to rat you out. And I feel like, Creed would probably throw Steven under the bus.
I don't know about that.
Even
No?
with his
Knowing what we know.
history.
Well, maybe. It's a messed up neighborhood
It
altogether.
is. It is.
So, I have a lot of questions about the clown hand that comes up. Who is that? We will never know, right?
Yeah.
Unless it's in a story somewhere that I don't know about. So
I
if somebody knows who that person is, tell me.
So, okay, so that's my question. So that's supposed to be the person that's already in there.
I believe so. But he's in this hole with the tarp over.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he was knocked out or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it would make sense because I have questions about this scene too, but
maybe he's
yeah.
killed a couple kids already, like with that candy, because the boy that he does take out there, he's not dead yet, right? Don't they like put him in the hole and he's still alive for a minute when he first
Well,
puts
see,
him in the hole?
that's kind of what we're talking about when the guy reaches up because you kind of see a clown but you kind of see like a clown, like the, I don't know, the sleeve of a clown. But that's kind of where my question comes into play because he buries him, right? The next time we see him watering the dirt, right?
Hmm.
After his son is yelling out at him,
How long did it
which his
take
son is,
to like he straight up buried these two? His kid's
yeah.
been yelling, waiting for him to carve the jack-o'-lantern. Like, that's a pretty quick
Yeah.
job.
Well,
And he
it
planted the
was
tree.
so. Well, yeah, and he put the tree on top. I mean, he kind of planted. It was like a dead tree, but I mean, well, think about it. It took place between when he went outside to yell at him, right?
Mhm.
When Creed went outside to yell at him, and then when he was walking up the steps, that's when Sam came and tackled him. So it happened in that time frame,
Yeah,
right? That's pretty quick.
that's still quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
his son, and this is just one of the many nods that uh Doherty did to other horror movies, but he had his son dressed up in a Chucky outfit.
Hmm. Yeah,
Um,
no, I noticed that.
but this is where my question comes. They go downstairs
Yeah.
and the kid's head is on the table, right?
Yes.
So he goes downstairs with his son. That's the first time we see him go downstairs. And like you were saying, Stevie, he had to be dead because he didn't have a head. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't cut it.
Yeah.
We never saw him cut his head off.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
continuity thing that I've noticed.
Well, the big
But
reveal
go
there
ahead.
Mm.
is,
When I go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say the big reveal is he's
Nothing
like
important.
the son's like, I need you to help me with the eyes, blah blah blah. Turns
Yeah.
out he wants him to carve the eyes out of the human head. So like that's another plot twist. I mean, that small story just has so many different plot twists.
Hmm.
Uh, we got to
Yeah.
back up real quick because I know that some people aren't even going to notice what's happening if they've never seen the movie before. But when Steven goes back in the house, you can see Creed knocking on the window, yelling for help, which is just the same scene that's later on in the movie, just shot from that perspective.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I was saying from the time that he went back to the backyard, right,
Hmm.
yelling at Spike, his dog, which I thought was Spike until I watched it with um, subtitles, but it's Spite, not Spike. And
Bite?
Spite, yeah,
I just thought it was Spike
I
Alton.
thought it was
Yeah.
Huh.
Spike. Yeah. So that's what I was saying. From that point to when he walks up the things and sees him get tackled in the window, that's how long it took him to bury them, which seems very quick.
Very fast. So
Yeah.
that's basically the end of that story, and then it just jumps to another story.
Yeah.
Um,
Where I think maybe there was another they might have had another little inlay there somewhere, but maybe not. I don't know. Of the girls getting dressed, trying on clothes, which I think they did. I think they had a little cut in there of
mhm.
that. Um, and they had the little peeping Tom boy, who is actually the kid that plays Sam.
Yeah, Quinn Lord.
Finn Lord. Yeah, that's pretty
So
cool.
that is cool. Um,
Yeah.
so he's peeping in, and they're saying all this adult shit,
Yeah,
and mom comes and yells like,
yeah.
"Hey, stop being such hoes in the lock or in the dressing room," and they
These
laugh.
kids.
Their conversation though, is it's very foreshadowing and it's very telling of what they actually are.
Yeah.
Like the one girl says she has some bad
Yeah.
Mexican. She's not talking
Yep.
about like Mexican food. She's talking about I ate a Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and I think they said something about do they said something about Lori maybe always being the runt, or she's always been the runt of the litter?
Um,
Yep.
I think that's later. That's later on when she's talking to her on the phone.
Okay.
She said she's always been the run of the litter. Yeah, but when she was like telling Lori to get out, she's like, "I'll huff and I'll puff." You
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
So again, spoiler alert, these these chicks are werewolves.
Mhm.
And they're like going around looking for
Really?
date. Yeah, I don't know if you knew that. So they're like looking around for
Perhaps.
uh dates to take to this party to eat, basically. And I
That's
want
supposed
to,
to be Lori's first kill, right?
yeah, I
Yep.
want to call her Sookie because she was Sookie in True Blood. Oh, and I mean, like the obvious thing, she's Little Red Riding Hood.
Right.
So,
Yep.
uh,
Yep. She's named after Laurie Strode, by the way.
is she?
Your favorite. Yeah.
I love Laurie Strode.
They have a lot of
Yeah.
John Carpenter stuff in this.
Yes. Yes.
I'm just
Krieg
glad.
is actually uh based off of John Carpenter. He
Yeah, his
wanted to look
look.
just like
Yeah,
him.
that's awesome.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Uh, and he kind of
It's
does.
super cool.
He did a good
Um,
job.
Hmm.
so I mean, this one is pretty cut and dry. They're just kind of like getting ready for their party, talking to these guys. Hey, come to this party. Guys think
Uh-huh.
they're gonna get lucky, but it doesn't turn out that way.
Yeah.
Um, then
No.
they cut, right? Or do they
Well,
finish this story out? There.
no, no, no. So there's a lot that goes on here. So um we also are introduced to uh basically so I guess the one thing about this movie, and it's another layer to the movie, is that it shows Halloween from three or four different perspectives of somebody's life.
Hmm.
So you're looking at a perspective from, as a kid, like a mischievous kid, right? You're looking at it from Krieg, where he's an older guy. You're looking at it from 20 somethings that are just looking to party, so it's and then you're looking at it from the couple, they went and then they just want to go home. And so all these different stories also show different times of your life at how you celebrate Halloween differently. um but yeah, one of the other ones that's mixed in here, and that's the thing about this movie, you kind of forget when they are, but it mixes in that group of kids that is going to go down to the quarry. And he said he actually based them off the Peanuts, and there's actually a shot of them going through like a pumpkin patch that's like the Peanuts going through the pumpkin patch,
Oh, that's
which is a
cool.
pretty
Oh,
cool
that's
scene.
cool.
Yeah, the one kid's name is Schrader, who's supposed to be Schroeder. um
Huh.
Hmm.
I didn't
yeah,
know that.
so yeah, but
That's cool.
so that was cool. I mean, honestly, we don't really have to talk about them individually. Like, we don't have to, intertwine everything. We can talk about things individually, but we were definitely introduced to the vampire, right? At that time, we didn't know who the vampire was.
Yeah,
Um, and so that seemed like that was going
yeah,
to be another kind of side story, which it kind of was, but then it connected to Laurie's story, which was pretty cool.
And their characters completely overshadow the vampire. Like there could be a whole movie based off of the vampire character,
Hmm.
you know, uh,
Yeah.
that turns out, I mean, we're not spoiling anything. It's actually Steven,
Yep.
and he's just, he's going out. He's got his kid at home, but he's going out and he's putting fake vampire teeth in and a mask, and he's like luring these women into alleyways and killing them.
Yeah.
Like that could be a whole film.
Yeah. He did such a good job with
yeah.
that. I didn't know until they took his mask off. I maybe that was just me, just kind of being surprised by everything that I was seeing. Like when he
Mhm.
fell out of the tree, I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Like I still didn't know, and maybe I should have. I don't know. I,
They did a really good job, and they used like heavy eye
I don't think it
makeup.
was that obvious.
It wasn't. It
Yeah, I
was
don't think it was that obvious. I do
definitely
love
not.
how they throw in Cry Little Sister in the background
yes.
there when they're showing like the vampire comes out as homage to Lost Boys.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
fun.
So
That was pretty awesome.
that was such a small part. You talked about the kids going to the quarry.
Yeah.
Um, I always like this story. There's a kid who they call an idiot savant. Um, and if you don't know what that means, it's like someone whose social skills are very minimal but very smart,
Hmm.
who just can't socialize or isn't good in a. I'm not talking like us socialize, but like someone who's socially just can't manage, but is very intelligent. So they're kind of like talking about this idiot savant girl, and they want to play a trick on her and lure her down to the quarry,
Right.
uh, where this story, the whole movie is so in depth.
It is.
Lure her
It
down
is.
there, and they tell her this story about a bus driver who drove a bus full of troubled kids home typically, but one day he was offered a bunch of money to get rid of the kids because it was too much of a burden for the parents. Um, and there was an accident to where the bus went over into the quarry and killed all the kids, drowned the kids. The bus driver got out. I mean, that whole it's cool. It's like an urban legend type story. I
Yep.
I I really love how they built that up. I love how the scenes are shot like really foggy.
And like
Um,
and like
I
when
love
they
the
go back in time,
costumes.
it's yeah, no, the costumes on that bus,
yeah,
Yeah.
when they do the flashback and they're actually telling the story,
sepia. Yep.
yeah, it's yeah, they use like a sepia type of tone. I don't know. That in the kids, the actors were actually kids with disabilities.
Mm.
Yeah, I did read that.
Um, but they all did such a really good job. Like even
That
the vampire kid, he was like wrong way, wrong way, wrong way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love how he starts freaking out. Like he knew they were supposed to
Yep.
turn there. And he was just that was it.
yeah, they were going
Yeah.
off. He had a routine, and they were going off routine, and he
Hmm.
started freaking out.
Yep.
Out of the kids on the bus, um, which which costume did you guys like the most?
I thought the paper bag was the creepiest.
With that mouth?
With that mouth,
So
Yeah.
weird. What was that?
I
Yeah.
don't know. It
And
gets
then
me every time.
there's the one
I
that's
like
like in
the
the very back. It almost looks like it's not a person.
Right.
Um,
The one that's like super tall.
yeah, like not
Yeah.
moving.
Hmm.
Vampire Kid gets most of the screen time, and I like that mask a lot. But yeah, that paper bag, it's like
It's
what?
got little tufts of hair on
what was
top.
that one?
Like
Is it
it's
supposed to be that was a weird one, yeah.
I
Was
think
that
the
supposed
one
to
is
be Frankenstein or what monster was that supposed to be with like the bright pink coloring? How it was like neon green and pink and yellow. Looked like some kind of monster face. It looked like one of those old school masks, with the strap.
I can't remember which one that
I,
is.
yeah.
I
I
don't
know there was like a
remember who
bunny.
he was supposed to be.
There's the bunny.
The
The
bunny
one
one
in
I
the back
like.
is like a the one in the back is like a demon or the devil. Uh,
They
but yeah,
always show the Dracula one, but
Yeah.
they should have showed
yeah.
that paper bag one.
Yeah, I like that paper bag one. He's awesome.
So did you get the Stephen King reference in the flashback?
Tell me what it is, and I'll tell you if I got it.
It's the
I
car
did.
from Carrie.
No, I didn't. Does it drive by?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't even notice.
Yeah. Yeah.
You mean Christine or Carrie?
Christine, did I say
Christine.
Carrie? Sorry.
Yeah. So Christine drives by.
So
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
Christine drives
I
by.
didn't hear you say it. I was just excited. So, yeah.
Sorry, yeah. The Carrie is actually referenced at Rhonda's house with all the pumpkins. So it that references, remember when they had all the candles?
Mm-hmm.
That's what that references. Like
Oh,
just
because
the
all the candles.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
yeah.
That's cool.
So
That's cool.
yeah. But
Awesome.
yeah, so
Yeah,
yeah. Christine, the Christine car is there.
So they tell this girl the story and they lure her down there. They said we got to have these pumpkins for the kids. We got this many pumpkins we collected for all the kids that died. Um,
8 pumpkins.
was it eight? Eight
Eight.
heads, eight pumpkins. So then they really mess with her and they dress up like the dead kids
Mm-hmm.
and try to scare her. Does she pass out or something?
She trips and falls and hits her
That's
head.
that's what it was. Hits her head.
terrific.
And
Yeah.
then when she wakes up, by this time the real dead kids are coming out of the water and they're coming after the asshole kids.
Well, not yet. She wakes up and she sees the she sees the bus,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
And no, wait. Yeah, she sees the bus because they're all still talking like that she was, that she was scared and that kind of thing. And that bus is awesome. Like that whole scene is really cool. I guess the quarry itself. So there's a couple things. The quarry itself was a real quarry in Vancouver, and like the elevator was a real elevator. But then all the shots in the quarry by the water were all done on a soundstage. So that was kind of the difference there. Um, but the sounds that they had that they made were
Mhm.
really good. And like you said, the way they did the fog and the way they made that look was really good as well.
Did you feel bad for any of the asshole kids?
No.
Um,
Maybe the boy that was trying to help her there at the end, but no,
I,
I didn't.
I had a little bit
Trainer,
of empathy for him towards the end because he was
yeah,
like, "All right, that's enough. We scared her. That's good." But
yep,
still, you're still an asshole.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, don't deserve to die, but
Well,
maybe the blonde girl did. I think all of them were pretty innocent except the blonde girl because she was definitely the leader,
the ringleader.
you know, the ringleader. The pirate kid was felt really bad,
Hmm.
you know, and then you
The
know,
girl with the braces,
brace
though,
face.
yeah,
Yeah.
she didn't feel bad, did she?
Brace face?
Listen, I'm allowed to say brace face because I had one of
No,
those
you did have one of those. I
cemented in.
remember. You had to wear
Yep.
that thing for well, at least a year, right?
Well, they had it. So I wouldn't wear it, so they cemented it. My dad had the orthodontist cement it in my mouth for one whole month in middle school. I had to go. I had to go to middle school with that thing
Was it
cemented in my
only a
mouth.
month? I felt like it was a year.
You felt like it was a year. I felt like it was a year.
It- would
Like
that be considered child abuse by this point, this day and age?
Probably, probably. Yep.
I gotta walk
Cement.
around with this guy with this thing in his fucking head.
Well, you could grab them and lead them where you want to go. Mike, come on.
Man, they warned me. They go, if you don't wear it, we're gonna cement it in. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, all right. But hey,
Sure enough, man.
look at
They
how
showed
pretty his
you.
smile is now.
Yeah.
Aren't
Sure
you
enough,
Yeah,
happy?
man.
that's
They they,
that's a
they
movie
put that
star
thing in there.
smile. That's
Mm-mm.
a movie star smile.
Oh, yeah. So I felt so bad for that girl. I was like, oh, I get it.
Middle school was rough for us.
It
So
was.
so dead kids come and kill the asshole kids and
Yep.
the smart girl jumps in the elevator and they're like, please let us up. We didn't mean to
Yeah.
be such
Yeah.
Did
bullies
you
to
guys
you.
expect for her to? let him go. But did you guys
No, I
expect for her
didn't.
to
I
No,
didn't.
I think maybe I felt like she would have tried to let him in, but she was just like, yeah, fuck you guys.
Yep.
yeah.
It was
As soon as
awesome.
she looked
She's
at
like,
that kid and you tossed it, I was like, yeah.
and then that was awesome. She went up there. She saw Sam.
Yep.
Sam was just like,
Yep,
and they just
you did the
walked. That
right
was
thing.
awesome.
It just walks off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now,
Sam is so
when she
fucking cool.
walks off at that scene, was that where she almost got hit with the car by the car with the girls? Was that insinuating it was like that was the time that she walked out in front of the car, or was that before that?
No, that's before that. That's insinuating that's near the beginning of the movie, I think. Well, no. See,
I swear,
no, no, that must have been near the man. See, that's where I kind of get mixed up because that kind of happened near the end, didn't it? And then the end is the beginning.
yeah. Yeah, that's why like when they show that scene, I tried to picture like where that was happening, like at the beginning before they went downstairs, like down to the quarry. Like, did she have
Yeah.
the wagon with the pumpkins lit in the back because they were taking in pumpkins, or was it this supposed to take place after those kids are dead and she's just leaving the scene, like walking away triumphantly?
I
Um,
think it's that point.
I think it's after
Right,
the kids are dead
Yeah.
right on.
because that's if that's the beginning, those kids have already gone to Krieg's house.
Right.
Spoiler alert.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, makes
So
sense.
that's the end of that story.
Yep.
Right.
Then we go to
Well, kind of. But anyways,
then we jump
bus driver
to
was never found.
Nope.
yeah, that's the big thing. Bus driver got away, was never found.
Yep.
Uh then we jump to are we back with the girls?
So again, when they were at the quarry, there was a time when they were, they heard the howl,
Mm-hmm.
and Rhonda was like werewolves, and that was when I think all that they were killing a bunch of the people, right?
Mm.
We didn't know it at the time, but they were now. Lori wasn't there yet, but they when they got there, they had already killed a bunch of the people, right?
Yeah, you
Remember
know
when
what?
he's like looking around, like,
I don't know that I ever put that together.
Hmm.
That was the girls howling.
yeah,
That's kind of cool.
yeah. Like I said, everything's happening, I think, at the same time,
It
roughly.
very simultaneously. Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
close.
it seems like
Yeah,
it's all, yeah.
I mean, it's all happening in the same night, so um, and that allows them to kind of do that, right? Where they don't have to make each thing a certain amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
But so that one scene with Lori and the vampire, who happens to be Wilkins, that apparently was a lot longer, and they actually had a whole conversation. And so Lori, it being her first time, she was trying to seduce him, but she didn't know how to, so it's really awkward. So if you ever get to see the deleted scenes, like she like takes off her jacket and stuff and like tries to, show her the goods. And you actually see how his persona completely changes from who he was when he was just Steve Wilkins. And so he's very like you know suave and that kind of thing. And they actually they have a whole scene where they start making out and stuff. And he actually ends up biting her in the arm, like on the chest. Like she has bite holes all over her. And then she's like looking around, and then they go into that thing where he's like, my, what big eyes you have. And that was like after he had bitten her like a ton of times. Um, but they shortened it up because they just said it just kind of dragged on.
Hmm.
So, which, and I'm okay with it. honestly. Like either way, I think I could have. Like he was talking about that they might bring out a director's cut one day and add it back in because he's like he likes it, but technically it really didn't work. Um, I like how they did it, how he kind of just surprised her.
They kept everything moving.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't feel like
Yeah,
the
keep
movie,
the movie going.
so I'm I'm glad they did it the way they did, but I would watch a director's cut.
Hmm.
I don't know if everybody would, but being a fan of the movie like I am, I would definitely watch that.
Yeah, the movie's only an hour 22 minutes, so I mean,
I'm a huge fan of the horror films that are only like 90 minutes long, hour and a half long.
yeah,
Perfect.
yep, yeah, get to it.
Yeah.
So
So
she yeets him up out of into a
it's
tree, and then he drops out of the tree
yeah,
into the party where the other wolves are.
hmm,
And she walks up, sorry I'm late.
yep,
And um this is the reveal, right? Where you find out it's Wilkins.
yeah, yep.
Wilkins
Logan,
smells like a
what are you
dead
doing? All
hole
right.
out here. It,
Get it
it,
fixed.
and even when they take the mask off, like you guys were saying, I mean, he's got the dark makeup around his eyes, and it's like,
Yeah,
is that? I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
yeah,
that's Wilkins.
Yeah. They did a
yeah.
good job with
It,
that
it,
mess.
it makes me think Batman might have been able to get away with
Yeah, absolutely.
it. I mean,
This
I
is
was like,
where Marilyn Manson pops in, and
wow.
I really like the wolf transitions here.
Yeah. They did a really good job with it.
Yeah. He
It's a
said all his effects were practical effects.
well, the
Yes,
people that did the werewolves, I guess, did that Underworld movie, did the
and-
werewolves for that movie.
yeah, and
Okay.
I think they used parts of the wolves for Underworld, maybe.
Oh, that's
Did
Uh,
cool.
they?
I've never seen Underworld, but yeah, I mean it's very cool. And it shows like a partial transition. And they try to do like this sexy wolf thing, and then just full blown howling
Yep.
type shit.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Just peel off the skin.
yeah, very cool.
I
Uh,
heard they
It's
cut it
pretty
back
cool.
a little bit, cut that scene back a little bit because they said it was just too much. Like the
Yeah.
transition scenes, they like when they filmed it, they just I mean it looked cool. They really liked the way it looked, but it was just a little too
little
much for them, they thought. Yeah.
little too wolfy.
A little too wolfy.
Well, too wolfy.
Um, so then it jumps again. Go ahead.
Well, it does. So I'm just going to go back real quick. So watching it as much as I did in 2 days, uh, I noticed something, and then I looked it up, and I was right. So earlier on in the movie, when the kids are trick or treating, Steve, you were laughing because I think. Do you know what I'm going to say?
No, I was laughing at you about watching it so many times and like watching it for 2 days.
So, um, earlier on in the movie, they go to this house, and this like middle-aged woman answers
Oh
in the
yeah,
cat costume, and there's some stuff going on.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. It's like their teacher, right?
It's like their teacher, yeah, and Coach Taylor
Mm-hmm.
is in there. Um, there's another deleted scene actually where they show what she gave them, and she gave them all like neon green vibrators.
What?
Oh my
No.
God.
It's like, oh man.
Jesus.
So Coach Taylor was the hot dog, uh, butt fucking a pig, right? That's what they said.
In the
Well, in the wolf scene, you see dude in a hot dog costume just dead on the ground.
huh?
It's him.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Now they're saying, and I could be wrong on this, but they're saying that the woman who answered the door was a wolf, and I don't know if it was her, if it was somebody at the party. but I think that they were implying that she was a wolf as well.
Maybe she was the mother wolf.
I mean, she could have been. I'd
Maybe.
have to hear it. I don't want to say it 100%, but there was definitely some. Obviously, there was some connection, right, for him to be at that party, and then be at the Woods party. And I think it was because she was a wolf. But anyways,
Huh,
little
that's
tidbit.
pretty cool.
She could have been one of those girls' mom.
Could have been.
I'll have to watch it again. I probably won't watch it again until next year, but I'll keep that in mind. So then we jump to what is going to be the conclusion story, right?
Yep.
That ties everything
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Uh this starts off with Creed passing out candy. Now, Mike, you're gonna have to take the lead here because I fell asleep. If you can
Okay.
believe that. Because I was really trying to pay attention and just watching the movie once a year, like there's a lot that escapes me. But I will say, uh, I'll tell you when we get to the point. But go ahead.
Well, no. So it goes to the house, and the kids are trick or treating. They knock on the door, and then you see these like glowing green eyes,
Hmm.
and it's actually his dog. You
Spike.
know, just spite, just having these green eyes, and they run away screaming. Um, which, by the way, another deleted scene shows, the other the Peanuts gang. It shows them when they were talking about how many jack-o'-lanterns they've collected,
Hmm.
and you in the background you actually see Sam go into his gate, like in the background, but it was deleted. Um, but so anyway, so he goes back inside, and he's just flipping through the channels, and one of the stations that he actually goes to is talking about Halloween and that kind of thing. And I guess it was voiced by, and the name escapes me, but it was the guy that played Cyclops, X-Men. Am I
Oh, J James Marston.
maybe?
Yeah. Oh.
So he where they were, I guess he was there too, and they're like, "Hey, can you voice something for us?" And he's like, "Yeah, why not?" So he voiced something on the TV. The name escapes me, um, but yeah. So he's just like kind of hanging in the house, um, and then Sam comes in, and he goes upstairs. He hears something. He sees Sam. He grabs his shotgun, and interestingly enough, he started to do this like breathing thing, and he has like a very like breathy thing, which, spoiler, if you go back, you can hear it earlier in the movie,
Hmm.
from somebody else.
Well, I mean, we're at the point. It may as well.
Yeah, yeah. So Krieg is the bus driver, right? So Krieg's the
He
bus
is
driver.
that kills the kids.
Yeah.
What a jerk.
Technically, he didn't kill the kids.
No, he didn't. The vampire kid
The
accidentally
vampire
did.
kid did, but
But he was going
um,
to.
he was going to. So he sees Sam up the stairs, goes after him, goes in, can't. It's super dark, and then all of a sudden a pumpkin jack-o'-lantern lights on fire, and you see all over the place. It says, trick or treat, um, give me something good to eat, all over the place.
Hmm.
And apparently they did these set designs so well. They actually like stuff that you would never even see. Like apparently they put like these little pieces of black rice all over the place to simulate rat poop,
Hmm.
like on the windowsills and stuff. Just stuff that you're not going to see in the movie, but they just wanted to be so authentic of this guy's dirty place. But
Oh wow.
um, yeah. So uh, so yeah, so he then sees Sam, and Sam, this is a homage to Steve. I'm sorry, you're gonna have some flashbacks of the end table scene, but uh,
Um,
they have a flashback to Pet Cemetery. Sam is under the bed. He cuts his Achilles tendon.
Mm-hmm.
So he's all messed up there. And then
I got a headache now.
I know. So then he goes. He's like, he's all messed up, and then he starts going down the stairs. And this part gets me because just the visuals and the sounds that it's covered with razor blades and glass and just all kinds of stuff. And he falls on all
Yeah.
of it, and you just feel it, right? You just feel him stepping on it, and it's all over his hands. And he goes up to try to unlock the door, which, by the way, he has 8 locks on the door to represent the 8 kids.
I never put that together.
Yeah. So
I didn't
I
either
started trying to
until
pay
we were
attention.
doing this. I read that. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? But and he's like,
Yeah.
he's got all he looks at, and he's like, it hurts every time he does it, so he's doing all slow, and you feel it. And at this point, you see Sam just
Yeah.
crawling on the ceiling, which is pretty cool.
Which they used a different actor for this part. They used
Yeah,
a
like a stunt
gymnast or
kid.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, so and then just when I didn't think this movie could get any better, he shoots Sam and pumpkin guts come out. I'm like, that's awesome.
Awesome. So,
That was
Yeah.
something I didn't notice until I started digging into this movie, if you look at Sam's outfit, sometimes it has one patch on it, sometimes it has two patches on it. Um, and that's from a wound that Krieg gave to him.
really.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he
Oh
shot him in the
really?
he shot him in the chest.
yeah. So, he has two patches sometimes when you see him in the film, and then one patch other times. So
Huh.
Interesting.
I never caught that.
that kind of gives you a perspective as to what time you are in the story.
Huh,
Yeah.
that's pretty
That's
cool.
cool. Never caught that.
So Pumpkin Guts,
Um,
I thought was an awesome twist. And you see Sam. Are we at the point yet where Sam has his mask off?
um, yes, he pulls his mask off. Yeah. Did yes, he pulled his mask off, and then he's like going after him, and that's when he ends up shooting him. And then he flies up into the wall, and then he shoots him again, and then he shoots his hand off. And then he gets on the phone, and this is when you see
Which
him
is
dial
awesome.
the rotary dial.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's also when he shoots his hand off.
Yeah, like well, when it
Yeah,
comes back.
yeah. And then it comes back. Yeah, yeah. So when he's
Yeah.
on the phone, the uh the waiting music is from Superman. It's not the Superman theme, but it's like Lois. Remember, like I'm talking Christopher Reeve Superman. Like, it's like Lois's theme. You would know it if you would recognize it if you heard it.
Hmm.
But it's called, what is it called? It's called Can You Read My Mind? And it's when he's flying with Lois and that kind of thing. But anyways, so I thought that was interesting, and they couldn't believe that they got the rights to it. Uh, so
Wow.
anyways, so then Sam's hand comes back to life, and it stabs him. And then here's an homage to what the thing, right? An homage to the thing. He's like, you got to be
Oh
fucking
yeah, yeah.
kidding
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
me. You got to
So
be fucking kidding me.
what Sam do you prefer, the mask or the maskless?
I mean, I don't know. Like,
I like maskless.
He's cute either way.
Yeah,
I like him either way.
definitely.
this is a one patch Sam.
You know, So,
Oh, look, yeah, and look, I got the two patch.
Oh, you
After you
got the
said it, I
two
never
patch.
caught
Look
it,
at
but
the
I got the
tag.
two patch.
awesome.
Look at that.
Woo!
That's Tupac.
Oh man.
Tu- Tupac Sam.
What Sam do you have, man?
Um, he's the two patch Sam. He's
Oh, look
got
at
another
that.
patch down here.
Man, I'm only
Ah,
Oh no, wait, hold on. I'm wrong. I got
Oh,
I got another patch down by
oh
his leg.
yeah.
so I think the patch on
There
the
you
chest
go.
is the one that is from the gunshot wound.
Okay.
Mm.
So
Uh,
so we're at the end now.
his hand goes back on.
Yep. Very cool.
Which is awesome.
Yep.
I just love that scene with like the pumpkin guts bringing it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. And that was another practical scene. They had a somebody's hand in, like, green screen suit or whatever. So you could just see the hand,
nice.
which practical effects, man.
Heck yeah, it's the best.
They make a movie. Um so yeah, so then he bites the infamous lollipop.
Yep.
It's coming to kill him, and stabs him.
Yep.
Stabs him. Yep.
You think he's gonna kill
Stabs
him?
him.
I thought
Yep.
he was. I really thought he was.
Yeah. Then he figures out Sam just wants some candy.
Yeah.
What's he ends
That's
up
it.
giving him like butterscotch or something.
Yeah, butterscotch. Was it like the hard candies?
Yeah,
The
like the old man
like
hard candies.
yeah.
Gives him that, and then Sam just looks at it and he leaves him alone. That was
He
it.
just walks out.
Yep.
He just wanted people to celebrate.
Yeah. Well, but Sam also knew that he had what's coming to him,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
and
so.
so this is the big reveal. You see that he threw the pictures that he threw in the fire,
Hmm.
that he was the bus driver.
Pictures
Now,
of him with the kids.
and I didn't see that coming, man. I didn't. It never even.
I didn't either. I had no clue.
Yeah, the final twist was huge. I loved it. And you really can't tell because it's a different actor playing the younger version of himself.
Mhm.
Um, such a cool twist at the end.
Yeah.
I love it. And then, at the end of the movie, it just shows him passing out candy to the rest of the trick-or-treaters. I mean,
Yeah.
he's beat up, but Sam let him live.
Yep.
And that's basically it.
Well, until all the zombie kids from the bus show up and kill him.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
That's
It's totally shot
yeah.
like it's shot like creep show.
Hmm.
Like the end, like
Yep.
the cartoon stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot about the end where they come back and get him.
Yeah. And he's like, trick or treat.
Did you
Ah,
But
guys know?
and it's oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I don't know how accurate this is. I read it, but all the deaths in this movie like take place off screen. You don't actually see murders at all, like the deaths in this movie. It's all off screen, like when they die.
Yeah. 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 But the sounds, like the kids in the quarry, you just hear the rip, they're
Yeah,
ripping their flesh off and stuff. It's pretty cool.
yeah,
Um, but and I know that it was a surprise about that he was the bus driver. But the thing is like when you watch it again, it's not like they kept it a secret. Like everything that happens, they give hints all throughout the movie, which is what I kind of love. It like everything makes sense. It's like, oh,
yeah.
that's okay. Yeah, he got away. Like, but it's I'm always impressed that they're able to actually literally tell you what's going to happen, and you're still not able to figure it out because they have so much cool stuff going on,
mhm.
and
Yeah,
it's all right in front of you. Like it's impressive to like that's impressive to me when they do that.
I totally agree.
So what are you guys gonna rate this movie at?
Ooh,
It's going to get a high rating for me.
yeah.
I'm gonna jump and I'll just say I'm gonna say 8.5. I don't know if there's
Um,
anything that I would change about it.
Uh, I
the only thing I
agree.
would change is, yeah,
Well, Mike, you
the
said you
only thing
wanted
I
to
would change
maybe
is that.
add something about what I don't know, it was a text you sent. You were like, we should talk about things that we would change in a film.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Uh, so I don't want to skip over that because I feel like you had something you wanted to change. If it were me, I would do the same. I would do the film the same. I don't think there's anything I would change about it.
Well, I just meant like a whole, like a whole episode of like a movie that you would like, that you like, but would otherwise be great if you just changed one thing in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think
I was
there's
just thinking
anything
as
in this movie I would change. This movie, I agree. I think it's about an 8.5. It's perfect for the Halloween season, which is my favorite season. It's very interesting, keeps you into it, but it goes fast, like you said. And it's such a it's smart. I mean, the director writer was so smart doing this movie.
Mhm.
So
He
much
said it
depth.
took him years. Yeah, it said it took him years to make the script right, and he wanted it just right. Like this is his baby, and you could tell it's a labor of love. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
he made, and it's a very difficult thing to not only do an anthology like this and have everything line up just so, right? And not have a lot of glaring plot holes. The only one I would say is with the kid's head cut off. I don't know if he had cut it off. I don't know if the hand reaching out a clown. That's the only part that's a little wonky for me. But it doesn't ruin anything for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to be able to then have all these homages to other horror movies and not shoehorn them in, just kind of have them be,
Hmm.
is also really good. Because I think a lot of times people try to shoehorn in, it's like in your face, you know what I mean? And that's not how this was at all. So I'm actually going to give it a 9 because you know, I watched it. Like I said, I watched it 3 times, and it was still just as enjoyable the third time I watched it.
I do
It's
love
just
that they don't shove the homages down your throat. It's very
mhm,
subtle. And some of them I've never even realized, like Christine driving by.
yeah.
That's actually really cool. Um,
Mhm.
you said there was no product placement, which okay, I get that. Um, where I think Sam, so if you go into Spirit Halloween, Sam is a very marketable character. Spirit Halloween,
Mhm.
I have a love-hate with Spirit Halloween stores. Um, I hate that they're killing the mom and pop costume shops.
Mhm.
But I do like that they're offering things that you can't get, other
Yeah.
places. And like Sam statues and stuff like that. I like all that, but Si- Spirit is like just shoving Sam out there a lot. Um, but aside from that, I feel like he's kind of an underrated character.
I
Like
think so.
if you go out right now and you say Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, everybody's going to know who those people are. If I go out and I say Sam, only people who love horror are really going to know
Yeah,
who
no one
that
gets by
character is.
name. Yeah.
I would really like to see um more.
Yeah.
I want to see Sam's character develop more. And I don't need to know like his backstory or anything. I just want to see more trick or treat stories.
Yeah.
I heard a little bit about not his backstory, but how he comes out, like how he wanted him to, I guess, in the movie, but didn't
Mhm.
do it. They
Yeah, go
still
ahead,
talking
Steve.
about possibly doing that in part two. Do you want to tell it, Mike?
No, go ahead, Stevie. I've talked too much. You go. People like to hear you. Let's go.
I guess the movie was supposed to start with like him, like almost like a pumpkin giving birth to Sam. Like he just like crawls his way out of a pumpkin, and the pumpkin patch comes out and goes.
That's
Like how
cute.
cool? How cool would that have been?
That'd have been cool.
Yeah. And so I'm going to piggyback off that. It's so he actually based it off a painting by a guy named Charles Adams. Um, Naylor, I sent you the painting.
Hmm.
So if you want to put it here, it's near
Oh,
the end.
okay.
Okay. I have the picture. I can put it up in the camera if you want me to.
No, I'll put it. I'll put it. You just got to when I text
So
you.
so so I already sent you the picture. So in this painting, there's it's a pumpkin patch, except there's one pumpkin that's literally creating itself into a jack-o'-lantern from the inside. Like it's very subtle, but you see the knife coming in from inside,
Oh,
creating the jack-o'-lantern. And that's kind of where he got his idea
that's
of
cool.
Sam being created from a pumpkin patch.
Huh.
So
That's cool.
yeah.
Oh, I see it.
Right on.
Yeah.
I just looked at your
Um
text.
uh yeah, so I mean I don't really have a lot more except this one more like the so remember FearNet? Is that still a thing, FearNet?
I don't know. I know it was huge. I don't know if it's just an internet thing now,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know.
Um So if you ever have a chance, they have like a series of a ton of little shorts, like TV shorts that leads up to they would do trick or treat all day on Halloween. And they would have all these little shorts leading up to it. And they would talk about the rules of Halloween in each one. And it was pretty cool.
Hmm.
Well, that's kind of
If you
like
ever
what
have
the
a chance, I would.
director said this movie was to him, right? It was like a rule book
Mhm.
for Halloween.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Well, I love it. I love that we did this film on Halloween.
Yeah.
Um, we did Halloween 2 earlier this month, and I didn't get it out until last week. Uh, so thank you guys. I know everybody's super busy. I really appreciate you pushing to get this done. Hopefully, the editor will get off his lazy ass and get this thing
Yeah.
out Halloween.
Get that sauce off his chin.
On my keyboard.
Oh, jeez.
It's
Oh,
spaghetti day. I eat spaghetti on October 30th. That's what I do.
wow.
We know. We see it.
Nice. Saw it firsthand.
Is it on my chin?
No, it's on your keyboard.
I got it off my keyboard.
It's gravy, baby.
It's sauce. It's sauce.
Uh,
All right. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you guys for really pushing to get this done. Thank you for anyone
Thank
who's
you.
made it this far. I think this episode went pretty smooth, and
Yeah.
hopefully the two people that actually get all the way through these will watch this one all the way.
There's two. There's two that make it all the way through. Wow.
Yeah,
All right.
I think. Well, at
I know,
least
I know two for sure, but
outside of the three of us.
yeah,
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
so Zach,
Wow.
do you think Zach watches all the way through?
I think so. Yeah.
I'm gonna test him right now. Zach,
He,
if you're watching this still,
Oh.
I need you to comment right now.
now I don't know if you'll comment
Well,
on
Comment.
on
Sauce or gravy?
it's sauce.
but I do know he watches them all the way through because he'll bring it up. Like he talked to me about the Howling one about when I asked that question about a pickle
Hmm.
in that one scene, if that was a pickle sitting on that thing or not. And when I went and
Yeah.
see Zach was like, I never noticed that before, but then you brought it up. I watched it, and you're right. I can't tell what it is. I think it's a pickle also.
Wow, so he does watch.
Yeah,
It's
and I know
funny to
Bill
like
does.
watch the graph and see like who's watching. There's like periods of these where it's 0%, and then it'll be like a blip, like 3%. So listen, hey, if you click on the video, you got to commit.
Yeah,
We want a higher
Well,
viewer.
he
listen,
will come
just
and
let it
get
play.
you.
Just let it play in the background. Like you're gonna go to bed and just play it, and then it'll play through the whole thing. You don't have to watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
play it on Spotify.
Yeah.
Our
You
Spotify's
don't have to watch it.
been getting more views too, so or listens or whatever.
I know
Whatever.
Phil
Yeah.
loves the Spotify. He listens to it when he goes to work and stuff.
They're actually I like to listen to them just because I think it's funny, like our back and forth. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Happy Halloween.
Happy
Happy
Halloween.
Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Yeah.
This
Every
has
day
been
is Halloween.
every day is Halloween in the Monster Room at Monster Kid Media. Uh, November's gonna be in a few days, so a couple days.
I
So
have a real quick question. I know we got to go, but you just went to Dead Media, right? And
yes,
you bought Motel Health. I
yes,
thought that you bought one at the last Dead Media.
I did, and I didn't I didn't realize that. So now I have two. I'm looking at both of them right now. I wish
Don't
you
you
would have
hate
been
it when
there,
you do that?
dude. I bought it. I'm like, oh, Motel Hell, because I have an old picture of my collection, and I didn't have Motel Hell put away yet. So I got home and I'm like, oh, fuck. Luckily, I got
Hey
a good
guys,
deal on it.
Dead Media 4. Let me get into it. Number one, Motel Hell.
You know what? This is actually some bullshit that you
That's
called me out on that. Like, who the fuck actually pays attention to those videos?
I
I
love
do.
it. I love it.
Whatever.
I noticed the little things.
Yeah. Well, if there's like a Phantasm, I'll buy it. I don't care how many copies I have. I want all the copies. Motel
All the
Hell,
copies.
I really
You're gonna
just,
be like that. You're gonna be like that one dude. That one dude that has like I don't know if I don't remember if it was Jurassic Park, but he has
I think it's Titanic.
is it Titanic? Just
Oh
an
yeah.
insane amount of copies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever. Thanks for calling me out, dickhead. You're
Oh,
such a
great.
bully.
Good job.
I'm watching. I'm like, swear, man.
He's just recycling tapes just for
He's
content.
just. I
Yeah.
bought. Look what I just bought, man. You bought that a few months ago.
Yeah, dude. I got I got stacks here underneath. I gotta do something.
Yeah, I'm
It's
so
a mess.
excited to
Did you ever
set up.
show Stevie the fake poison ivy? That
No, I will. I'll show him though as soon as we cut this video. So, all right. Bullshit. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you in November. We're probably gonna do, I don't know, 3 more episodes this year. That'll give us 12 for the season. Um, if you made it this far and you're new, like and subscribe. Go listen on Spotify, and we'll see you next time. Bye
Motel
bye.
Hell.